Welcome to Pillow Talkin, the only podcast shot from the bed. I'm JT.
And NeNe. What's good?
And
Miley, what's good?
yeah, man. Welcome to our podcast. This is our 19th podcast, I think. Maybe 20th. Oh, it's 20th? 21st?
Yes.
We haven't taken a week off.
That's pretty good.
Man, we've been doing good.
Yeah.
But listen, so look, like always, we'll start with, something crazy that we see on social media. Okay, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but apparently they're impeaching our president.
Yeah.
And I every time I go check it out, they're still in court or like about to vote. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we might not have a president by our next podcast, or he might not get impeached. I don't know what's going on. I just know it's really crazy. None of this happened when Obama was president, so I'm not familiar with this.
Okay.
We didn't have these problems with Obama, and y'all hated Obama. He never got. I don't ever remember them like actually filing impeachment for Obama. So
because it was no point. They were just being crazy.
yeah, I don't know. My thing on politics.
But he really did some crazy stuff.
Yeah, but my whole thing about politics is, I feel like the right answer is somewhere in the middle, but nobody is gonna give up.
Go.
Nobody doesn't want to. We don't want to just sit down and have the conversation that America needs to have about what we need, specifically Black people and minorities, what we want. We can't seem to have a conversation without people fighting and stuff.
Right.
So nothing ever really gets accomplished, and that's what really bugs me the most about politics is that we could probably figure out the answer if we weren't so busy being stuck to a certain party or loyal to a party, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So I don't know. That's my whole spiel on politics. That's why I don't talk about it, because it's just like pointless to talk about, because
it is.
You can tell somebody. I mean, you can be a Republican, right? I come to you and give you a really good thing that you like, but because I'm saying it as a Democrat, you automatically be like,
yeah,
I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
And vice versa. It's some stuff Republicans say that just because you're a Republican and saying it,
right,
I'm not even gonna listen to you. So, but yeah. Did you see the thing? It was a question on Facebook. It was like a girl. She was like, "Hey, if you invite a girl with a kid out on a date, you should pay for the babysitter and pay for the kid, like her to bring food back to the kid." Did you see that post?
Wow, that's a reach.
I got the screenshot because I had to show it to you.
I know. That's like a reach. Huh? I mean,
it's not a reach. I just think it's crazy. Like,
it's a reach.
Why would somebody
stretch?
It's
a
like,
mile.
And the way, I don't know what it said, but the way she said it, it was like, yeah, if you ask me out on a date, the least you could do is pay for my babysitter and pay for my kids some food.
Well, dang, I ain't even meet your kid yet.
Okay, the first thing is that is a lot of responsibility for a date. Like,
we don't even know if this is gonna go further.
I understand you have kids, but I didn't create that kid.
Right.
So I have nothing invested in that kid. Just because we're going on a date, I'm gonna pay for a date. I'll make sure you get there safely and get back safely. But as far as paying for a babysitter,
right?
I mean, it really depends on the situation. Like, if it was a situation where she couldn't go because she didn't have the money to pay for a babysitter, then I can see stepping in. Okay, I got you this one time. But if you just want me to pay for it, and
you expect somebody,
like if you just expect it without having a legitimate reason for a date. This is not a second date, third date. This is the first date. To me, the first date is literally casual.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be any romantic. Nothing. Like, you got to get to know people.
Right.
This could be our last time ever talking based off this first date.
I could not even pay for your meal because I just don't.
Yeah, like I could get up and leave because I have nothing. We have nothing invested together. We have no. Besides, normally how it goes, you might text or DM a few times, set up a date, But I never. I don't know. I couldn't see paying for a babysitter for a first date. That would just turn me off.
That would definitely turn you off. And what's crazy is you're not a bad guy. Yeah, you're a nice guy. Like, still,
I said, it really would depend on the situation.
But that would definitely turn I feel like anybody in their right mind would be like, what?
It's a red flag, definitely.
Well, dang, like, you expect me to be more.
To me, I'm like, so you ain't even got Why are you trying to date and you don't even have, you know, the resources to
Be
date?
able to date.
Because a part of dating is making sure, hey, I can go, I can afford this. If you got kids, somebody can watch my kids. Blah blah blah.
Right.
That's a part of dating. Like you can't just jump over that part or pass that responsibility to a potential,
Right.
whatever. Like the first date does not define a relationship. Like you're not. Well, I know for me, I don't think it's healthy to have one date and then be like, be boyfriend,
Yeah, we're
girlfriend.
dating. Nah.
Because you should be dating. If you're actively dating and looking, I go out on dates, talk to people. Like you shouldn't be
Right.
committed and responsible for kids and stuff on the first date.
Yeah, like that's another thing. I don't. That's like one of the things that I am a no to. Like, that's basically introduce you. You need to introduce me to this kid. If I gotta do that, I need you to. I need to see this kid. I need to know this kid. You know, I don't even know this kid. You telling me that I gotta pay for somebody to watch him, and then buy his food.
I mean, I guess that's the kind of the point. Well, the point that she made, because it was like a tweet. So, like in the thread, she was like, "I shouldn't be responsible for." That's a part of paying for a date with somebody with a kid. That's what she was saying.
I don't believe that. That has never happened. I've never done that in my life.
And what about the post where it's like, I know you've seen the post where it's like, hey, this guy paid my car note off. Like, what a men like this at? Like, it was like a boyfriend or some paid her car note, and she put the text thread up, and she was like, this what real, like, I hate this whole idea. They all take, and I'm not saying y'all as in everyone, but I'm just saying some women confuse the word provider and parent up all the time.
Yep.
Because you should not be.
A lot of people are looking for a dad.
You're looking for a parent.
Or a mom.
Anytime you want somebody to pay for everything, make sure you save. Make sure everything is in order, and you do absolutely nothing but provide sex. That's like some weird. You want a parent like
right.
situation. Like,
you can't parent, and especially as a guy. I'm thinking if I see you doing it, I'm thinking like, well, dang, you can't be no mama either because you want me to. You can't take care of a family with me because you want to be my child. Like you want me to do everything for you, and that's not what a family is. My thing is,
it's just like, look, I understand. Like, it's nothing wrong with being spoiled, being treated right. I'm that type of guy. Like my wife can attest to that. Anybody who know me know, like I pay for. If you go out anybody, I'll pay for your food. I'll do all that. I'll help you if you need help. But I'm not for the whole just taking advantage of
me either.
The relationship dynamic between boyfriend and girlfriend, especially boyfriend girlfriend, but like husband and wife. Like you're supposed to provide and protect, but it's not supposed to be parent and protect. It's provide, provision, give provisions, not whatever that is.
Right, I agree. And like a lot of girls don't realize either that like good men are attracted to like the strongness of a woman. Like, like if we can make it on our own, like if we doing our thing.
Evan. You scared? Come on, go get in bed. Sorry guys, our kid is scared because it's storming outside.
I heard him. I was like, did I hear him?
Come jump in. Oh, go ahead.
Look at
look at him, boy, crying and everything. Hey, it's here. We're filming a podcast, so you have to.
So lay down and watch TV.
But don't talk. Anyway, sorry, I was just storming outside. I just heard whimpers.
Yeah, like
at first I thought it was a cat or something.
I was tripping. I'm like,
what is it doing?
But so like people don't realize that men are attracted to women who can handle their own. Like I heard a pastor saying that. Like he was like, what attracts me to other women is if they they handling their business without a man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
not that. I'm just speaking for men that I know and good men.
Yeah.
It's not that you can provide for your own, because like that, I think is that the fact that you have the mindset that I'm not going to just throw everything on
somebody,
you. And this that's what men want to know. If we get in a relationship together, you're not going to try to make me do every single thing.
Right.
Like, you good?
I agree.
You need a blanket, boy? You good? You want a blanket?
Go get your blanket.
Go get your blanket.
Be small one. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I just think that's what happens with women. Like some women really expect men to do too much.
Definitely. I agree. It's ridiculous. And actually, it's like getting worse. Like it's like so many more people are hopping on that bandwagon. Like And I'm like, do you guys really see, like, do you guys see how you guys sound, like, in these comments, like, agreeing to all that?
I think they're just confusing the whole provision. Like, a man's supposed to be a provider, and they're turning it into something that is not. This dude is really afraid of lightning, and I'm enjoying it.
I don't understand. I asked him why is he like that? Like, the boy really got his little Bible.
Come on, lay down, man. You gotta be quiet, though. We're doing a podcast here.
But yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta stop all that nonsense. Though.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's I don't like the culture at all.
Neither.
But yeah, I was listening to Matthew Stevens about that, and he was. Remember, I was like, what I had told you. Remember, you was like, you're the rule maker, and I was like, I'm the enforcer.
Right.
So he was talking about like women, like, you know, like how the Bible is based around family, and, you know, we can learn a lot in the Bible, like about family, family dynamics.
You can learn the whole structure of family.
Honestly, yes. Especially,
like if you ever, that's why we promote marriage texts in the Bible and stuff like that. That's what we believe, and it seems to really work well for us. So we don't.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not a religious person, I don't want you to be like, man, I can't listen to y'all.
Right.
But just listen to what we're saying. Like, if you set up your family the right way, you avoid so many problems, altercations, just by having things set up the right way. Like, it's really that simple.
And sometimes it's society that, you know, twists our beliefs up, or either just life, you know, that gets in the way of how we were naturally supposed to be. You know, it's not about settling, like, or like being the lower human, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's beyond all of that. And that's what people kind of keep it at, like, oh, you think I'm lesser than you, and it's like, no,
not at all. Like,
not at all. Like, you can't have one without the other. We need each other, period. Like, that's gonna always be. We in a relationship together, we gonna always need each other. Like, there's some things that I'm good at that you're not good at. There's some things that you're good at that I'm not good at. You know what I mean?
A lot of stuff that I don't.
So, like, it's like some things you don't know how to do, but a woman knows how to do. Some things, you know, clearly a woman don't know how to do, but a man know how to do. It just, you know, comes natural to them. But until people realize that, then, you know, it'll be better. But I saw in the marriage group that there was this post about how, you know, guys are sensitive. Men sometimes want to be, you know, they want to be treated, you know, a certain way or whatever. Right. And there were so many married women, under the comments saying, well, it goes both ways. Like, oh, well, they need to treat they. I was like, literally, like, are y'all serious? Every time a man
tries to explain
how to do,
or like just express themselves, women always want to. Like, come under and be like...
And put their 2 cents in about them. Like, include me.
That's why men never open up, and they be these hard individuals.
And that's what some guys were saying.
Because they can never show any signs of, like, you know, just not even weakness, but just feelings or real emotions that men can have. Because every time we do, it's always met or combated with... It's because you're not treating your wife a certain way. Or
y'all need to do it to her first.
Like, for example, a man could be like, hey, sometimes I want somebody to ask me how my day is. Right. It's because you need to make sure you ask her how her day is. So you got to take care of the kids, pick them, cook, do this, and you want to know how your day is? No, man, yes.
So
it
ugly.
goes both ways. We understand that. But it's like, man, like, if a man takes time to explain his feelings, I would listen. Like,
I would listen, too, because that's rare. You know, but, like... Some stuff takes, you know, time and understanding and experience. You know, some people be like, I don't know. Some people are experiencing it and they still just think that's how it's supposed to go, you know.
Right.
But I also saw another post, and it was like it was an anonymous post, and the man was explaining that his wife, he told his wife that, well, it was the wife. She was on there. She was like, how can I be more calm, you know, when I argue, because my husband told me that I'm supposed to be his peace, like. True. But my anger, she was like, I pop off like bad. Like, I don't know how to deal with my anger, how to be calm when we argue. Because she was like, I always raise my voice first. Like, it's always me.
Right.
So they had a lady, and she was like, you're supposed to be his peace, please. Peace starts within. You're not supposed to be that's And I went under her comment, and I was like...
I'm glad I didn't see that.
I know. I was like, yes, peace can start within. However... your household should be peaceful. And I was like, nobody wants to come home to somebody always hollering at them. Like that would freak me out. And I was like, I don't even want to do that. Like, I'm not coming home to you hollering at me every day.
Right.
Or if you got something to say, if you have something to speak about with me, but you hollering and getting angry because I just asked the question. As nobody want to do that. Right. And I was like, what is a household? Like, what is a home? Like, a home has family and it people. You know what I'm saying? If you're married, like, so shouldn't people be the people in there be your peace? Like, when you see your kids.
That's my point.
Like, that's peaceful. Like,
the thing is, the first part of her question when she was like, I'm always angry and stuff. I actually just spoke to a girl today at work who was like, I just pop off. I can't control my temper. Like, and I had to ask her, what is it inside of you?
That's causing
like, what is causing that anger? Like, why are you letting people control you? And she kept saying, I don't know. I just don't like being taken advantage of. That was her hot word. She kept saying it over and over again. Like, she would say something, talk for a minute. I just don't like people taking advantage of me. I don't like to be taken advantage of. I was like, why do you have such a problem with feeling like somebody's taking advantage of you? Yeah. Like, what happened? And then, of course, she was like, I can't talk about it. Because clearly something happened or something maybe still be happening where she feels that she's being taken advantage of, and that causes her anger. So you really have to get to the root of
the problem
and your anger and stuff.
Just like with us. I mean, I was very angry.
I don't think you were angry. I just felt like you thought you weren't being heard.
You're right. I felt like I was being pushed lower than like him. Right. You know, like a man, he was over me and I could not understand. I couldn't deal with it. I don't like it.
I really just felt like, I'm just saying what I thought. I really feel like you just brought over some baggage from previous relationships where you had to yell and had to say all this to get your point across. And I always want you to realize that you don't have to do that with me. Like, I respect the intelligence in you. I respect you enough just to let you vocalize how you feel. Give you the space to say it as long as you just don't be like, crazy about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, and people were like, I was telling a lady, that sometimes people don't want to admit it, but like people will be like, the lady was also, other people were also saying women always got to do this. Like, women always got to cater to them and we got to get ourselves together. We got to get everybody else together, while we're still getting ourselves together. Right. And I had told her, from experience, I was like, well, I mean, as like, honestly, a woman really controls the atmosphere. I mean, we can say it don't, but she does. Like, it is what it is. And I was saying about us, like, I was like, me and my husband, like, if I would argue and I would holler, he would get loud. Like, it's just holler, like, because it's like, like, you're arguing me, you're like, you piping off. Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and like, because I was like, that's not what kind of man I married. I didn't marry a calm, quiet.
Like, most men, and I know people like to say there are pushover men. Yeah. But I just feel like they're just not. And
they're just calm.
I just feel like every man has a certain point where they will go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a natural instinct of men, like our testosterone.
Some people are calmer than others.
And ego to be combative. Yeah. Like, you can look at every animal across the animal kingdom. Definitely. They always have males who fight. Like, that's just what they do. So I think it's our nature to be combative and defensive naturally. Yeah. So if we're getting yelled at, we just respond not with, and it's not an anger of I don't like you. It's an anger like a natural like. Combat, like, I just want to fight.
Offense,
like it's the fight in me that's coming up. Like, I just like to fight. Like, you're not gonna outfight me. Right. Thing.
And then I had told her though, like, once I had told her, I was like, I had noticed this the first time. Like, once I changed the way I approached him, like when I wanted to talk to him about something, or while we was even arguing, if he would say something that I didn't like, and when I would just be like, okay. Or like chill, he would like just randomly calm down, like, or he would just be calm and
because
like
women have that power, like
that's why I'm like, guys, we are not the lesser. We are, I'm like, we literally run the whole house. We literally run the world.
But like, I tell Dominique, and this is the last thing on that. I tell her all the time, like sometimes when she talks to the kids, she does it in like a whiny manner. Yeah, and I tell her if you whine and stuff, you're gonna make everybody else be whiny and fussy. Like, if you're sitting there. Oh my God! Pick up
and all you're that. Driving me.
That's gonna cause the baby to whine. It's gonna cause everybody just to be whining and fussy. You have to be stern and just tell them what it is, and it'll change the whole atmosphere of the house. So,
or you'd be like, "Stop hollering," because I was never hollering.
Or you don't do that anymore. So I won't even bring it up. What? You actually grew from that. I'm not gonna bring it up. Just don't do it. Look, let's move on. Something funny. We didn't do. I love you, but I don't
I
care.
know we haven't done that in a while.
But I'm watching the Saints game right now. Like, it's literally on right here. And Drew Brees is killing. So we recorded this on Monday, put it out on Wednesday. But Drew Brees just like setting all these records and stuff. They are blowing this team out. Whatever. But anyway, the Saints are killing.
I told him to turn it
Playoffs.
off. There's no reason for it to still
Nope.
be on. 0-34. We know who
Don't
won.
ever tell me it's time for game. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, the Saints are my favorite. Anyway, look, I don't want to talk about sports. I want to talk about the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine thing. Like, he might be getting out of jail.
For what? For snitching?
Yes, like, he was facing like 40
Yeah.
years, and like now they're saying he might get out Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yes. And you know the crazy part is Charlamagne had that bet going, and like that's what everybody bring it up. You know, he said he would do something to Tekashi. He's basically said he would do some very like weird stuff to Tekashi if he got out, because he didn't think Tekashi would ever get out of jail. So he basically like, I'll go down on Tekashi if he
That
gets
dude is
out,
crazy,
because he
bruh.
was basically trying to say he's never getting out.
Yeah.
But he looked like the snitching worked. So it's like, here we go with Tekashi. He might get out, and it's because he snitched. So I want to ask you, can Tekashi bounce back from that?
I would have said no like a couple of years ago, but because we are in a completely different generation,
Bro.
I'd say yeah. Not probably as much, but
And
yes.
you literally said exact same thing. Every radio DJ said this morning. They all said this generation will allow you
To do
snitch
anything.
and come back.
Yeah.
Because it's all about clout. It's all about what's next. Like what you did next.
Our crazy stuff, like
It's not, they don't care about
Yeah.
that old street mentality
don't.
or respect and loyalty
They
and
don't.
stuff. This generation, literally, if you have clout, if you do this,
yep,
they gonna respect you.
yep,
Well, guys,
that's true. I hear him.
our
later.
baby is up too, and it's storming outside.
Yeah.
So we go in this
End it
podcast.
right now.
I mean, we still got like, it's not an early podcast. I mean, it's still like 20-something minutes.
That's
But
pretty
I
good.
mean, this storm is really
Yeah,
bad.
the storm is,
It's waking
yeah.
up everybody. Evan's in here with a Bible in his hands because she's clearly afraid. So yeah, we go chillax for a little bit, and yeah, sorry it was short, but hey, we talked about some good stuff. We gave y'all some good nuggets. So
We did.
be sure to listen and subscribe
Right.
to the podcast. Go to our page. We just dropped the music cover.
Video, yes.
We're gonna be doing that every week. Go get back to
Yes.
posting more
We're
stuff.
gonna be more consistent.
More consistent, because consistency is
It's key
in 2020.
Always say that. Hey, I'm gonna be having 2020 vision in 2020.
All right.
I'm getting surgery. I'm just kidding. I want surgery. JT
Well,
doesn't want me.
I don't want you to get surgery. But anyway, we out.
Bye. Peace.
Peace. Deuces.
Good night.
Good night.